Hello friends, and welcome. In this video, we are talking about Agentic AI, and why it changes everything about how we think of artificial intelligence. Here is something that happened in summer 2026. Google rolled out a feature to all US users that lets an AI agent phone a local store on your behalf, check whether a product is in stock, confirm the price, and then report back by text or email. You did not type anything into a search box. You did not call anyone. The AI just went and did it. That is the big shift we are covering today. Old AI answers your questions. Agentic AI takes actions in the real world to get things done for you. Let's break down exactly how that works. So what actually makes an AI an agent? Think about the difference between asking a friend a question and asking that friend to run an errand for you. A regular chatbot is like the first case. You ask, it answers, and it is done in one shot. An agent is like the second case. It gets a goal, figures out the steps it needs to take, picks the right tools to use, acts on the world, and then checks whether it succeeded. If something went wrong, it replans and tries again. That cycle, perceive, plan, act, and check, is what separates an agent from a simple question and answer system. An agent is not just generating text. It is working through a problem over multiple steps, just like you would when completing a real task. Every agent, no matter how complex, is built from 4 core pieces. First, a reasoning model. This is the brain. It reads the goal and decides what to do next. Second, a memory layer. This stores what has already happened in the task, so the agent does not forget what it did 2 steps ago. Third, tools. These are the hands. Think of things like web search, a code runner, or an API, which is a way for software to talk to another service. The agent picks the right tool for each step. Fourth, an orchestration loop. This is the heartbeat. After each action, it checks whether the goal is met. If not, it feeds the result back to the reasoning model and the cycle starts again. Together, these 4 pieces let an agent keep working until the job is done. Next, let's look at how agents actually connect to all those tools in a standardized way. So how do agents actually connect to all those tools? Here is the problem. Before late 2024, every tool an agent wanted to use needed its own custom connection. It was like a world where every gadget had a different kind of plug. You would need a different cable for every single device. Then Anthropic open-sourced a standard called MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. Think of MCP as a universal adapter, like USB, but for AI agents. Any agent that speaks MCP can plug into any service that supports it, instantly. By early 2026, there were over 10,000 public MCP servers live in the world, handling 97 million monthly SDK downloads. Major players like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft all adopted it. That kind of agreement is rare in tech, and it means agents can now reach almost any tool without custom wiring. Up next, let's see what that looks like at enterprise scale. Remember the Google agent from the start of this video, the one that calls a store and checks whether a product is in stock for you? That is just one example. This shift is happening at massive scale inside businesses too. Gartner, a leading technology research firm, predicts that 40% of enterprise apps will be connected to AI agents by the end of 2026. That is up from less than 5% just 1 year earlier, in 2025. Think about how fast that is. Salesforce launched its redesigned Slackbot as a personal AI agent in January 2026. Early data from April 2026 showed teams using it saw productivity increases of up to 4.8 times. The architecture we have been building up across this video, the reasoning model, the memory, the tools, the orchestration loop, and that is what is powering all of it. Agents are not a future idea. They are running inside the tools millions of people use right now. Alright, let's be honest about the limits. Agents act in the real world, so mistakes have real consequences. An agent that sends the wrong email or places the wrong order cannot simply undo it. That is why governance matters. Just this month, on August 2, 2026, a key part of the EU AI Act, the European law governing artificial intelligence, came into force. It now requires any AI agent interacting with people to clearly identify itself as AI, not a human. Autonomy raises trust questions, and rules like this are how society catches up. So what comes next? The answer is networks of agents working together. One reads emails, another updates records, another flags issues for a human to review. That is already happening in enterprises right now. Agentic AI is AI that acts, not just answers. And it is here. Thanks for watching, friends.